Hi. Our opponent in the current election keeps on saying we don't give out good benefits. Now that's just not true. If it was true, we would change our benefits to match theirs and be giving out their benefits. Except my members don't want me to. I know they provide you with a drug plan that has no premium attached to it, but they get the money from taking it from other places. And my members are very, very clear that they like the Management Benefit Fund benefits and they want to keep them. In fact, they tell me frequently they think that those benefits are better for people like us. And they even give me good reasons. It has to do with our income level. We make a little bit more than the people who are in DC 37 on average. Why does that matter? Well, let me tell you about one of the benefits, the Superimposed Major Medical. Suppose, for example, that today you took your son to the doctor and the doctor said, there's a very serious problem, but don't worry. I know the very best oncologist in all of New York City. He was a classmate of mine, and he'll see you today. So there to the doctor, and he says, I've checked the record, I've looked at the x-rays, it is serious, but again, not to worry. 3 to 4 months of treatment and your son will be fine. I promise. I will give him a chemotherapeutic shot today. He'll come back 3 times a week, and I'm telling you, in 3 or 4 months, it'll be okay. And sure enough, after 10 weeks, you come back and the doctor says, wonderful news. The x-rays came back, we can hardly see the tumor. It'll be all gone soon. And in another 4 or 5 visits, it'll be completely finished with. You should be very pleased your son has come through this in great shape. So, you go home floating on air. And then you open up your mail from GHI and you find out that that very first visit is going to cost you. Because they have a check in the mail for $280 and they don't usually send you checks at all. So you read the explanation of benefit. The best oncologist in New York City, who just saved your son's life, it'll cost you $1,250 for the first visit. They're giving you $280. That means you owe him another $970. Worse yet, you've already had 30 visits and you know you have at least 5 more to go. My God, that's getting close to $40,000. That's a lot of money. Not to worry. They're covered by Management Benefits Fund. They'll take care of it. There'll be a $500 deductible to start with. After that, they'll co-insure you for 90% they pay, 10% you pay. Finally, if you reach the point that you put out of your own pocket $2,500, that means you've picked up $20,500 worth of care. After that, they pay everything. So the total you could pay in a single year would be $2,500. Now that's pretty good. That really is. I will tell you that most of my members don't end up having this kind of a situation. It's usually not that serious. Most of my members end up coming to the Superimposed Major Medical because of, strangely enough, drug costs. You see, whether it's the plan you have now through GHI or HIP or whatever one you got, or if it's the DC 37 plan, they all have co-pays. And if you have a lot of trouble in the course of 1 year, you could have a lot of co-pays. You could have thousands of dollars in co-pays. Not a problem for us because those co-pays are handled by the Superimposed Major Medical. I also should mention that DC 37 does have a catastrophic benefit. I think Truth in Advertising requires me to mention that. However, it's not as good as ours. I mean, if you're in GHI and you're active, well, they'll cover you, sort of. Now, if you're in any other health plan, they don't cover you. They don't help you. If you're retired, they don't help you. If you're part-time, they don't help you. And if you're in GHI and you are covered by them, they don't help you very much. What they do is they slightly increase the rate of reimbursement by GHI, which still means you could be tens of thousands of dollars of out-of-pocket with no further help coming from them. And on top of that, it could be a lot higher than that. How high could it be? Well, our chart says that we'll help you all the way up to $1 million a year. But honestly, the only reason why it says that is because we never got to $1 million with a single person we ever covered. If we ever get there, we'll go to the trustees and say, could you go a little higher to take care of this member? What's it worth to you to know that if you do have and I'm not saying you should, God knows, I hope you never do. If you do have a catastrophic health situation any time in your life, it will not turn into a catastrophic fiscal situation as well. My members think that's worth a lot, and I do too. I imagine you do as well. Not too hard for you to keep that either. When the time comes, just remember to vote, and vote for OSA, and you'll remain fully covered from now to the end of your days. Thank you.